Hey guys, this is BandoGuy4, bringing you another episode of Let's Play Pokemon FireRed. I went back into the Viridian Forest to train a little bit. You can see I caught a whole bunch of Pokemon while I was in there. And next to my Valoo, there's a PSN right there. That does not stand for PlayStation Network. That stands for Poison. It is one of many status conditions that can be inflicted. If your Pokemon is poisoned, it will lose a little bit of HP at the end of every turn. And out in the field, every every 6 steps or so, you'll lose 1 HP. There are a couple ways to cure poison. One, you could use an antidote, which I picked up in the Viridian Forest. But since I'm nice and close to a Pokemon Center, I'll just go ahead and go there. In addition to healing all my health and all that good stuff, it will also heal my poison status. So that's our first status condition encounter. And I'm going to go ahead and deposit these Pokemon here. While none of these Pokemon are ones that I want to use for my team, it's a good idea to catch a variety of Pokemon anyway, because Professor Oak has his aides all over the world, and if you have a certain number of species in your Pokedex, they will give you very helpful items. So there are 2 points of great interest in Pewter City. The first is the Pewter Museum here, and you have to pay 50 Pokédollars to get in, which is next to nothing, really. Here there's a fossil of an Aerodactyl, which is an awesome Pokemon. It's very fast and strong. This guy's happy that he got to live long enough to see it. Here's Kabutops, another fossil Pokemon. There are several fossil Pokemon, which I'll get more into when I actually have a chance to see more of them. This girl wants a Pikachu and asked her dad to get one, and he's promising that he can get one. I have one, but you can't have it. Here's a Space Shuttle. It used to be called Space Shuttle Columbia in the original games, but after that terrible tragedy, they decided to remove the name from it for these remakes. This guy just mentions that it's a space exhibit at the museum this month. And over here is a meteorite thought to be a moonstone. A moonstone can evolve certain Pokemon, but he apparently doesn't know that. July 20th, 1969 is the day that people first set foot on the moon, and he bought a color TV to watch it on the news. Unfortunately for him, it was never broadcast in color, so I feel kind of sorry for that dude. But at least he had a color TV, so that's good for him. I'm actually going to go ahead and put Valoo out first, even though he's a higher level, and you'll see why shortly. The other point of interest in this town is the gym, and I'm going to go ahead and save before going in there, because I've actually made it to the gym this time without dropping any frames, and that's fantastic. So I'm going to save now. This is my second attempt at recording this episode. So you can talk to this guy. Hi, do you want to dream big? Do you dare to dream of becoming the Pokemon champ? I'm no trainer, but I can advise you on how to win. Let me take you to the top. It doesn't matter what you say. I'll say no. It's a free service. Let's get happening. And he tells you anyway. And he tells you that the first Pokemon that you send out is at the left of the list. But I already told you that. So here's our first gym trainer. It's not your typical trainer. Stop right there, kid. You're 10,000 light years from facing Brock. Apparently, he's as stupid as your typical trainer. But he'll talk more about that when he is defeated. So the reason I got Valoo up to level 13 and sent him out first is that Rock-type Pokemon are weak to Steel, and at level 13, Valoo learns Metal Claw. There are 4 easy ways to win this gym, and I will tell you all of them now. One is to choose Bulbasaur as your first Pokemon. One is to choose Squirtle as your first Pokemon. One is to catch a Mankey left of Viridian City. The third, the one that I'm using since I didn't do any of those other things, is to get a Charmander up to level 13 and learn Metal Claw. You can also try Ember, since Rock Pokemon's physical defense is much higher than their special defense. So generally, Ember will do a fair bit of damage anyway. And although Sandshrew does have a fairly high physical defense, unlike rock types, it does not resist any of Kathleen's moves, so I'm going to go ahead and use her. Because as I've said, Catherine's a boss, and she can handle this. So I'm just gonna gust away, and he's gonna use a lot of defense curl, which will keep on making his defense go higher and higher, so I'll be doing less and less damage. So, I got a new modem. Our internet had stopped working, so we had someone come out and give us a new modem. And right now our internet speed maxes out at 768 kilobits per second, and that's terrible. I'm actually waiting for a phone call right now from our ISP to upgrade us to a higher speed, and I'm really looking forward to that phone call because 768 kilobits is like the early days of DSL, and it's really annoying trying to load stuff. And I imagine, though I haven't actually tried, it would be terribly annoying to try and upload. I'm going to go ahead and heal right here because I don't want Catherine to faint, and I'm not sure that I can finish off this Sandshrew in one more hit. Of course, now that I actually used the potion, I probably will. No, I didn't. Okay. What do you know? So I did a good move. But anyway, yeah, I'm really looking forward to upgrading our internet because it's so slow. And Catherine got a level up here, so she's now level 12. And he realizes that light years isn't in fact time, it is distance. So now it makes more sense why Brock is on the same screen. And I will be right back. And I'm back. I just went to heal up my Pokemon real quick. And I still am going to have Valoo out front for this battle, because both of the leaders' Pokemon are Rock type. So you're here. I'm Brock. I'm Pewter's gym leader. My rock hard willpower is evident even in my Pokemon. My Pokemon are all rock hard and have true grit determination. That's right, my Pokemon are all the rock type. Fwahaha! You're going to challenge me knowing that you'll lose? That's the trainer's honor that compels you to challenge me. Fine then, show me your best. I don't think I'm gonna lose, but hey. Crazier things have been known to happen. So he's going to send another Geodude first at level 12. The biggest difference between Brock and his crony is that his rock Pokemon actually have rock type moves. And having Charmander and Pidgey as my two Pokemon means that all of my Pokemon are weak to rock type moves, which is of course one of the major reasons why I'm bringing in Metal Claw. Metal Claw can sometimes raise your physical attack, but it doesn't happen very often. I think it's like a 30% chance or maybe even less, but there it is. Occasionally it'll go up a little bit, but I'm not too worried about that. Basically my goal here is to take out this Geodude before I can do a whole lot of damage. Now, I'm going to go ahead and apologize to Zelda Redeads right now for what I'm about to do next. Yeah, I'm really sorry, but I find this the easiest way to win this battle. When he sends out his Onix, I'm going to send out my Pidgey to face it first. And even though I know that Pidgey can't do a whole lot of damage to Onix, what I'm going to want to do is use Sand Attack to lower its accuracy as much as possible. Because Onix has a Rock-type move known as Rock Tomb, and one hit from that is very likely to take out either my Pidgey or my Charmander. But to begin with, it doesn't have fantastic accuracy, and if I can get his accuracy lowered even more with Sand Attack, chances are it will miss very often, and that's what I'm looking for here. So again, I apologize to Zelda Redeads for letting Kathleen faint. I'll try to not let that happen ever again. And now that his accuracy has been lowered, I'm going to send Valoo back out to resume Metal Clawing. I think particularly with Onix, using Ember is also not a bad idea, but I'm kind of hoping that I'll get an attack boost here at some point. But Metal Claw or Ember, alternatively Bulbasaur, Squirtle, or Mankey with its fighting type moves, all of those are strategies to use for this gym. And it looks like maybe a couple more shots. Unfortunately, Rock Tomb hit me, so I might be losing this battle right now. I survived with 1 HP, and I got the speed drop from... Oh, I'm going to lose, I think. Oh! Okay, the attack boost doesn't matter at that point. I was worried because Bind does damage at the end of each turn, but since I just finished the battle, I won't take the damage from it this turn. And one with 1 HP less. 1 HP left, rather. I took you for granted, and so I lost. As proof of your victory, I confer on you this, the official Pokemon League Boulder Badge. You'll hear that at the end of every gym, and I'm never, ever going to sing it again. And it says that we can use Flash outside the battle, but we don't have any Pokemon that know Flash yet. And he's also going to give you TM39, which will allow you to teach a move. TM39 particularly contains Rock Tomb. You can teach it to one of your Pokemon, though I don't think either of my Pokemon at this point can learn it. So with that, we've completed the first gym, and I'm going to heal real quick and meet you back outside the Pokemon Center. Okay, so I'm back, and I'm going to head over to this guy in his garden right here and talk to him. Do you know what I'm doing? No, what are you doing? Spraying, repel to keep wild Pokemon out of his garden. Letting me keep wild Pokemon away. I think that's something I'd definitely be interested in. I wonder. We got Pokemon. Repel? Yes. The days of cutting out wild Pokemon battles are over. The advent of the repels. Never again will I cut out a wild Pokemon. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna forget to put up repels occasionally. But for now, I'm just going to buy a whole bunch of them. Repels are fantastic. They keep wild Pokemon at a lower level than years away. So, yeah, I love them very, very much. And I'm going to do one more thing before the end of this battle, after I fix my order here. So, there's a guy blocking the road here, and now there's a different guy here. Oh, Red. I'm glad I caught up to you. I'm Professor Oxade. I've been asked to deliver this, so here you go. And you received the running shoes. You can hold down the B button to run. And you will see as he walks away that there's a note attached. Dear Red, here's a pair of running shoes for my beloved challenger. Remember, I'll always cheer for you. Don't ever give up. From Mom. Aww. So now I can run around, and that's going to be very helpful. But with that, I'm going to end off this episode. So if you like this video, give it a thumbs up, feel free to comment. And if you like my videos so far, subscribe because there's more on the way. This has been Bando Guy 4, and I will see you guys next time.